EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. It's decent field position to start this drive. Love to throw to get started. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Check right. Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early third down coming up.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2.
Right through. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big gainer for Green Bay. 41 yards. On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. It is 2nd and 6.
At the Browns' 19-yard line.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
Check pitch. Ready.
Boyd will score. Touchdown, Packers. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Deputy! 60 by 6, 679 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
Watson going to throw right away. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
On the ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? Deputy Lion. Mustang 19. Buffalo 18. Ready?
It's Watson out of the pistol. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Warriors 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Third and long for Watson. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball.
On the ready.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Set. Yellow 22. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. The short one caught by Kraft. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
52. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's caught right side by Kraft. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 10.
A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Packers.
Ready. Ready. 60 red. 60 red.
In motion, Reed.
Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
16 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Let's go now. 45. White. Cut.
On play action, Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game. They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10.
Yellow. Cut.
Now Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, And it sets up fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Now first down throw for Watson. He'll find his rookie wideout from Texas. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. So after 1, it's the Packers on top. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football as they've got it with first and 10.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
A play fake. Now Watson to throw. The throw here is complete. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
They snap it to Watson. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he will have the first down. So they took a chance on 4th and 2. Didn't get it by much, but they do convert to keep the drive going. Quick throw taken in by Judy. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Watson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Run with Sampson, and he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
Tackled back at the 28-yard line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Watson. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
13-yard line.
79 Broncos.
Play action. Watson out to his right. Off he goes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
7 at the 10-yard line.
They face second down and 7.
Come on, come on. Extra time, extra time.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Watson now on third down. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This, about as short as you can get. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Moody's kick is good. And the Browns are on the board. It's now 10-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
On the ready.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Down, ready.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second down.
Here comes second and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Carson Schlesinger there on the stop.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Blue. 52 blue.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Work in the middle, that's Kraft. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Love to throw it on first down. The ball comes out. And no turnover here. But the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. That's timeout for Green Bay. It will be their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
First down,
A
Green Bay.
gain there of 15. First down, Packers.
Here we go. Set.
Love to throw. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And the Packers are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Come on, play.
Throwing is Love. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, kind of interesting. You don't see a lot of teams play dime personnel down here in the real low red zone, Mike, but great job by the defensive coordinator anticipating pass, right personnel, right coverage, and really muddied up that back end for the quarterback.
Second and goal. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On 2nd down, Love. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the jump.
Here comes the rookie, Quinshon Judkins. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9. at the 26-yard line.
Ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Next. Ready.
Now, it's Watson. Throwing right, it's taken in. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 15 yards through the air. It's a Browns first down. Here's Sampson, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That's half play, good for 22. First down, Cleveland.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
Go check. Go check. Go. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings.
On play action, it's Watson. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points, because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going for the end. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, Watson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down? All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Open man is Hopkins. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Here we go on 4th. Watson, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Denzel Ward in on the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. In motion, Reed. On play action, Love. On the side, he finds Kraft. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category, but the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. They hook up again. 2nd time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Fight 6 down. 50 green.
The man in motion is Watson. Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Josh Jacobs. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down. At the 42-yard
From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8.
Black, set, ready, set.
Here's Love to throw. That complete to Jacobs. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Here's Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Check. Viking 18. Panther 11. Mustang 19. Warrior 70. Steady.
It's Watson out of the pistol. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Check smash. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Hey, smash.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here.
That's 19 Lions. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
On first down, Watson. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Xavier McKinney. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
Ready? Come on, 18 Rattler. 18 Cougar 19.
On first down, it's Watson. He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Now first down throw for Watson. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's first and 10.
That's good for another.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10.
Here's Watson. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he is upended. Boy, awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
Again, it's Watson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Let's go.
That is Musgrave, the man in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, ready. 45.
In motion goes Dobbs. The open man is Reed. He's got it. A pickup of 15 in the air. Good for a Green Bay first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
And motion is Golden. They'll run the toss to Jacobs. And that one's going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
22.
They go play action with Love. Forced out wide. Throwing on the run. It's behind his man, and it's incomplete. On fourth down, the Packers turn it over to Daniel Whelan to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Top 70, 19 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
From the gun, here on third down, Watson will drop this one down to Judkins. Call it a gain of 13. It's a Browns first down.
And the Browns first down.
To the air again, Watson. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing again is Watson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Those Cowboy 80s.
Watson to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, first and 10. A play fake. Now Watson to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
19, 18. Cut 19.
Hey, we got to switch it up. We got to switch it up.
Steady.
To throw on second down is Watson. He's got it at the 7. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the Browns are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10. With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Down. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. Yeah! And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And the Packer first down.
Here we go.
Running is Jacobs. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this